Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're doing a yellow orangey kind of look and we're going to get right into it. I'm just taping my eyes. So when I'm starting with the Age Rewind concealer like I always do. It's very thick and opaque and I love it. I have it in 3 different shades, so I always use that for my lids. So I'm going to blend that with a mini kabuki brush from bhcosmetics. And I taped the edges of my eye because I want it to be perfect. I want like the cut, like the edge, like perfect. So that's why I tape the ends of my eyes. So I'm going in with that peach. It's a peachy brown color, and I'm using that for my transition color today. I'm gonna start from soft to dark today because I just want the browns to blend in together. So I'm starting from light to medium to dark. So I'm starting with that brown peachy shade. And then I'm going to change my brush and go in with the darker brown, which looks like that color. I'm going to put that all over my crease. You guys, please don't forget to subscribe. Just hit the subscribe button. It's the red button right below the screen. Please hit it. It helps with the algorithms on YouTube. So then I blend that all over my crease, and then I go in with the darkest brown shade in the palette, and then I use that to even deepen the crease the more. So it just helps with definition basically. So when you do your shading, and I don't want to say shading because you look like you're painting, but when you're doing your eyeshadows and you're like a beginner and stuff, it's always good to start with the lighter colors, then the darker colors, and then it helps like transition better. So I went in with the brush that I used for the medium shade. Don't mind me, I'm just dancing to blend everything together and make it look seamless. And then I'm going to go in with the concealer and a flat tapered brush. And then I'm gonna cut my crease. Now I can do a full video on how to cut your crease, but don't be fooled by this 3 2-minute videos. Cutting the crease is not a easy thing. It's really hard, especially when you have hooded lids like mine. But anyways, I'm gonna cut my crease. I'm not doing a perfect cut, I'm just doing like a round cut, and then I'm going to blend that out and then put yellow in the first third part of my eyes. I don't know how to explain that. Okay, so the eyes divided into 3. The first part of the eye, the inner part, the inner tear duct part, I'm going to put yellow in there and then go in with the orange and then blend out with the brown. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm putting in yellow first, just on the concealer as it's tacky. So you first of all place your product first on the places that you want it to be, and then you blend. Now if you don't do that, it's gonna look like it's not gonna look perfect. It's gonna have patches, and that's why people's eyeshadows have patches. So you place your primers first or your concealers first, place your product, and then you blend out. That's exactly what I'm doing. No, I'm dancing right now, but that's exactly what you get the gist. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with my Juvia's Place Nubian. Oh my god, Juvia's Place Nubian 2 palette. That was a tongue twister. I'm gonna go in with the orange shade in that palette, and I'm gonna use that as my second eyelid color. And then go in with the brush that I used to blend out the yellow. Then I'm going to use that brush to blend the yellow and the orange together. Now, this doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what brush you use to blend out the yellow into the orange. But I wanted my yellow to overlay on my orange, if that makes sense. Blended the yellow into the orange with the orange brush, and then I'm going in with my dark brown shade right now for the third ending part of the eyes. And then I'm going to blend everything together. As you can see, I'm using my orange brush to blend in the orange to the brown. And then I'm just using the brown brush to smoothen everything out. And now I'm going to take my tape out. And you see that it's perfect. Now you can still achieve the perfect look without the tape, but I just like the tape. So I'm going to mix two primers together. I'm using the clear Maybelline primer, if that for my pores area, the place that I have more pores. And then I'm using the Stay Matte Rimmel London for the other parts of my face. And I like using like one finger to like blend my primers, because I feel like I'm trying to be on this healthcare skincare trick and not use my fingers on my face, so I just use one finger. Going in with Maybelline Super Stay Foundation in 356, if I'm correct. And then just putting that all over my face. Now, with foundations, you don't want to swipe, you want to like pounce, like tap on your skin. That's how it stays put and it doesn't move, and that's how you get the utmost coverage from the foundation. For a drugstore foundation, this is a very good foundation. I just swear by it. I wore it on my birthday. I've worn it for so many events and I love it. And now I'm going in with Maybelline Fit Me concealer in color 40, which is 40, and this is caramel. And yeah, it is, I love it because it's like a highlight, actually. Like this, it's like there, like you can see under my eyes shining bright. So that's why I like this. And then I go ahead and blend it out. I start from like my T-zone area first, so my forehead, my chin, and then my nose, and then I go into under my eyes, because I like the concealer to sit for a little bit, like cook before you blend it out. I go in with a little bit more, just to cover the dark circles and the fine lines under my eye. Now I go in with a brush and the Sacha Buttercup to set my under eye. I do not use a sponge to set my under eyes anymore, because I find that first, it gives flashback. That's one. Two, it makes my under eye dry. So I'm trying to look radiant. So I am not trying to look 35 in my 20s. So I use the brush and I just, pounce, press into the skin. And you don't get flashbacks with using the sponge. With using the brush. And it really sits the powder beautifully on your skin. Now I'm going with Super Stay powder in 356, I think. I will leave everything in the description box. I can't remember the numbers, but yeah. And then this is Black Radiant medium to dark contour palette, and I'm going to go in with the darkest shade, and I am going to use that to contour. Yeah, I have this Black Radiant. I have it in medium dark and I have it in dark to deep. It is the truth. It is very, very, it's not ashy, but it's not muddy. So it's like the perfect brown girl contour palette. It is really nice. And then I'm using the brush that I used to set my face. I'm using that to clean up the contour. And then I just go in with a face brush. This is the brush I used to set my face with the Maybelline powder, and I'm using that to blend everything together. And then I'm gonna contour my chin. Because no one wants to have a double chin. And here I am just tight lining. I don't know if you guys do this, but I do this because it helps. It makes my cat eye more prominent. So I do this especially when I want like my eyes to be like the center point. So I always tight line under my lash line, and then I'm going in with that same pencil on my waterline. And then I'm gonna go in with the medium brown shade from the palette, and then I'm gonna, smudge my waterline. Yeah. And then we're just going with some mascara for the bottom lashes. My bottom lashes are non-existent, but I still put mascara on them anyways. And then I'm going to go in with the highlight from the Black Radiance palette, and we're going to use that to highlight. And then I think I sprayed it. Did I? Yeah, I did. I sprayed it with some setting spray, which is Elf, just for it to pop a little bit, because it's kind of a little bit streaky. So I just sprayed it so that it can look more seamless on the skin. And then I apply it to the highest points of my face, so just so we can bring some glowiness back to the face, after setting the face with that much powder. Now I wasn't comfortable with just that much highlight, so I had to go back in. This is Maybelline Master Chrome in 101, I think. Yeah, and that's the perfect gold. I love it. Now it's time to find a lip gloss or a lipstick that we're gonna use. And I was just trying to see which one was perfect. So I'm going in with Barry M lip liner in number 5. This is one of my favorite lip liners. And I bought this in England. And it's still alive. Can you imagine? Yeah. And I use this to line my lips. It's pretty close to MAC Cock lip liner. Is it Cock? Okay, that sounds wrong, but if you know, you know. And then I go in with the concealer for the middle part of my lips. This is how I ombre my lips. I always go in with the concealer in the middle. And then I go in with Nana Coco lip gloss in orange zest. And then I spray my face with Elf matte setting spray. And that's pretty much it. And then I fan my face for the setting spray to get done. And then here what I do is this is my newfound love. I love putting rhinestones in my looks. So I'm putting instead of me using like a gold highlight or whatever for my tear duct, I'm using the rhinestone. Looks pretty, huh? Hey guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.